In this video, we are looking at two of the latest cables from Effect Audio, the Code 24C and Code 24. Both are in different price ranges. This one, the Code 24C, is a limited edition cable. You guys can see uh, the color. the I just mentioned somewhere that this kind of looks pinkish, but they corrected me, and this is kind of purple. Okay, so I'll say this is a purple looking cable priced at $500. This is well equipped with both Connex and Termax. You guys can see it's a more premium kind of cable, and the designing is much more in line with what the Code 23 had. We get solid cores, solid thicker cores here, and the good thing is that this one is a copper cable. And as I had mentioned in the unboxing video, it isn't as memory prone as the Code 23 or the Code 24. Okay, you guys can see there is a bit of memory when I go against the turn here. This is against the turn, and yeah, they none of the cable from the Code series are stubborn. Okay, but they do have the memory issue. They do have the memory, and they will hold their shape. If you are not putting them in a shape, they will hold the shape. So that is the only issue I see. And compared to the Code 23, and let me compare it. If I compare, the 24C has slightly thinner cores. Okay, you guys can see the core in themselves are slightly thinner, less thick, and less stubborn. Okay, so this is kind of 7 inches, yeah, fairly 7 inch. And if I go the other way, there is still plenty of memory with it. If I turn it, it still doesn't hold shape or anything like that. So there is a bit of stiffness to the Code 24, but yes, this is not a very stubborn kind of cable. No, both these cables are not that stubborn, but they definitely are on the stiffer side. The cores are not very supple or very soft to the touch. They are on the thicker, slightly heavier side. And if you like smaller cores, you might find this to be a bit on the thicker side. These are not very comfortable, but they do have no issues with holding shapes. So that is a great thing. You can feel the weight and heft of these cables, but they are not like they will annoy you or something like that. And if we talk about build quality, they are fantastic build quality. You guys can see this one comes with titanium Damascus. The color isn't exactly visible in this uh, camera, but the titanium Damascus looks fantastic. That centerpiece here, you guys can see the color in a line. That color looks super good. And this one is the more uh, generalistic kind of design. There's a aluminum or metal piece underneath, and both are very good. When it comes to build quality, there are no issues at all. Let me show you the plugs too. Unlike the signature series, these are fairly easy to remove. So yeah, you taken apart, and there are no issues when it comes to build quality, none whatsoever. These are premium cables, 500 and $800. So yeah, the build quality are fantastic. And yeah, this is going to be an issue. Okay, because there is some memory issue. You guys can see it is holding shape. Okay, so it will hold shape, but there are definitely some issues with the memory. It will retain some memory anyway. And if we move on to sound quality, there are some people who are saying that this one is smaller with the stage. Yeah, definitely this one has slightly smaller stage than the Code 23 and Code 24. But when I compared it with the Aries S 8W, the stage is bigger, much bigger. That cable is not cheap. That cable too is around $280, and the stage of the Code 24C is nearly 30% bigger than that. So that is a great thing, and this one has very good definition compared to the Aries S8W. This one has very good definition and resolution. The clarity is not lacking either. Bass is punchier, more tighter, and I like the way it behaves with dynamic drivers. Okay, I paired it with the EST based IEM EJ07M, and the output wasn't that desirable. I paired it with Dunu Falcon Ultra and Shozi B2, and the output was very desirable. Very good expansion of stage, very good clarity, very good balance too. It's not like very flavored or something like that. There is no unnecessary thickness or unnecessary warmth here. There is good amount of warmth, good amount of clarity, and it's not like Code 23 where the notes can feel hollowish. There is no hollowish feeling here. It's very good when it comes to managing stuff. And if we talk about the stage even more, yeah, the biggest reason why people are calling this smaller is because the vocals are not placed further. Okay, if you even change with the stock cable, the stage is much bigger, but the vocals kind of feel they are a bit closer to your ears. So that is a small problem with this cable. Everything else is perfectly fine. The stage is fairly big, but yeah, the vocals kind of are closed in. While the Code 24 is a proper upgrade to the Code 23. It is huge with the stage. There are no issues when it comes to vocal placement or anything. It just evenly spread out, and very good clarity, very good definition. And the plus point this one has over the Code 24C is this one has the reverb. Okay, that cohesion, that analogish feeling that this one provides is not with the 24C. 24C is good, but this one is much better. It Someone asked me, can this replace their flagship cable? And I said, yeah, definitely go for it. This one can be your flagship end game kind of cable, and this is a very capable cable. I'm not a fan of this color. This color kind of looks slightly cheaper, but I will definitely compare it with the Fusion One, and we will see how the Code 24 compares with that. Fusion One being a more expensive cable, this I believe will be comparable to that. Not with the stage maybe, but with the technicalities too. This one can match that, because I find the technical abilities of this cable to be very good. I paired it with a couple of $1,000 IEMs, and they responded very well. So this is both are indeed high quality cables. But if you have a very flagshipy kind of IEM, go for this. And if you are more intrigued about the color and stuff, you can definitely go for this. But I will suggest, if you have the cash, go for the Code 24C. Do not need to spend on this one. Sorry, go for the Code 24, not the C. uh, but if you are really tight on budget, you can go for this too. This is not bad at all. And you can use tips combination to further the vocals, and it will solve the issue, I believe. So this is my initial impression of Code 24C and Code 24. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.